YouTube channel, and this is the AS Chemistry 2024 October-November paper 13 multiple choice explanation.
Question 11. Magnesium O4 negative ion has magnesium oxidation state of 7 plus, and it forms magnesium O2 with the magnesium oxidation state of 4 plus. So magnesium is reduced to form magnesium 4 plus, and SO3 2 minus has oxidation state of 4 plus S, and SO4 2 minus contains oxidation state of 6 plus sulfur. Therefore, S4 plus is oxidized to S6 plus. So if you write it in two rows, it is reduction and it is oxidation, and it has 3 and it has 2 electrons, and if we balance the equation, the numbers should be replaced. It should be 2 and it should be 3. So magnesium O2 should be 2 and SO3 should be 3. And the correct answer is A.
Question 12. Lithium reacts with nitrogen at room temperature to form Li3N. So the three vessels are equal volume are connected to taps 1 and 2 as shown. At the start, taps 1 and 2 are closed. The left-hand vessel is evacuated, which means it is vacuum. So if we open the tap 1, the pressure in this middle vessel would be decreased. So we can just understand it simple as pressure decreaser. And for the right-hand vessel contains lithium only. So this means the lithium will go to this part. So that means lithium reacts with nitrogen at room temperature to form Li3N. So if we just open the tap 2, lithium would react with nitrogen, which is the reactant of this reaction. So which action would allow the equilibrium mixture to contain the most ammonia? So most ammonia means most products in this right-hand side. So by Le-Chatelier's principle, if we increase the reactants, the product will be produced more quickly and more yield. Therefore, if we open the tap 2, lithium would react with N to nitrogen, right? So we shouldn't open tap 2. And also, there is 4 moles of gases in the left side and 2 moles of gases in the right side. So if we decrease the pressure, the yield would be decreased because the reaction would go in backward way. Therefore, we should keep the tap 1 and 2 both closed. And the answer is keep both taps 1 and 2 closed. Question 13. When 0.2 moles of hydrogen gas and 0.15 moles of iron gas are heated at 723 Kelvin until equilibrium is established, the equilibrium mixture contains 0.26 moles of hydrogen iodide. So we should write the equation for this reaction and forms a table as a initial reaction and in the end of reaction. Like this. So initial hydrogen gas is 0.2 moles and iodine is 0.50 moles and hydrogen iodide is 0. So in the end, hydrogen iodide is 0.26 and it is 0.26 too. So if we just calculate it as our moles ratios, the reaction goes as 0.13, 0.13. And we should just subtract it, and in the end there will be like this. There would be this. And the Kc value is Hi squared divided by H2 multiplied by I2. And the Kc is 0.26 squared divided by 0.07 multiplied by 0.02. So the answer is C. Question 14. In acidic conditions, iodine reacts with propanol in a substitution reaction. So the kinetics of the reaction are investigated using a calorimeter. As the I2 reacts, the yellow-brown color of the I2 aqueous fades to colorless, changing the absorbance of solution. Known concentrations of I2 aqueous are used to prepare a calibration curve graph, and the absorbance is then measured as the reaction proceeds. What is the rate of the reaction at 20 seconds? So if we should look at the second from absorbance graph, and if we just draw it like this, the absorbance is 0.3, 0.5. So the absorbance is 0.5 subtracted by 0.3. So 0.2 is the absorbance. And if we look at the first graph, concentration and absorbance graph, we should just draw it from 0.2 to concentration. Therefore, the concentration is 0.1 multiplied by 10 negative 3. So that means that is equal to 1 multiplied by 10 minus 2 mole decimeter minus 3 is minus 1. And the answer is D. Question 15. The diagram shows a Boltzmann distribution curve and the axes are not labeled. But if you know the Boltzmann distribution curve, you should know the axis. The x-axis is the energy and y-axis is number of molecules. So the point X
is a number of molecules that are energy is equal to activation energy. Activation energy. So there is number of molecules with energy equal to EA, number of molecules with energy equal to EA, and A or C can be the right answer. And for point Y, it shows the largest number of molecules with the same energy. It's not amount of energy of greatest number of molecules. It is not. Because we can't see the energy from here. We can see the energy from here. So the answer is A.